Hey everyone, Farmer Maggie here, and I'm in the barn with our newest addition, our dairy calves. Today I'm going to show you how we ended up with 4 dairy calves and how we are halter training and bottle feeding all of them. Now, never did we anticipate that we would end up with 4 dairy heifer calves, and all of them need to be bottle fed. We're a family of 5 that sold their 1-acre suburban farmstead in search for less. We bought a 5th-wheel camper, renovated it, and live in it full-time on wide-open farmland. We share our love for learning about a simple, natural, and sustainable lifestyle in hopes to inspire others. Welcome to our story. Welcome to the seed that sprouted. Finally, getting on the road. You have your toothbrush? Yeah. Daddy had a dentist appointment this morning. Mommy saw the naturopath. We all gathered. And now it's off to go pick up a very special thing. Excited? So why 4 dairy calves? Well, first of all, we're a little on the crazy side. Just call it motivated. Second of all, our local organic dairy farm had a boom in calves over the last few weeks, and so they were pushing them like there was no tomorrow. We showed up at the right time. There had just been a ton of birds, and not many people knew that they sold off their calves. And so we decided to buy at least 2. And once we got home after putting the deposit on the 2, we were thinking, and I just couldn't get it out of my head that this could be a really good investment opportunity. So will we keep all 4? More than likely not. We will be able to halter break them, bottle feed them, and really get to know them and find out which of the 2 we really want to keep based on their temperament and just overall ability to be well cared for. So we will more than likely raise all 4 up to a breeding age. The other 2 we will probably sell off as a pregnant family milk cow. The market for a family milk cow is obviously a very lucrative market. We could probably earn top dollar for the sale of a pregnant cow or a cow that has just calved and is in her first freshening. Now, these are all just brainstorm ideas at this point. The calves are only 3 months old and they don't get bred until they're between 15 and 18 months. So we still have a lot of time to think about what it is that we want to do with these calves. And in that time frame, we're just going to enjoy having them and raise them to be the best possible family milk cow there is, whether they stay with us or they go to somebody else. Put them on the table. Okay, so the first thing I do when I'm going to bottle feed our calves is I get the halters out. So we just have these inexpensive rope halters that we got from Tractor Supply, and this helps contain 2 of the 4 calves, and it also works on our halter training. So my biggest piece of advice is if you are going to halter train, a bottle calf is really great because you have the enticement of the bottle to get the halter on them and get them to walk. We've been doing halter training, I think we're going on 2 weeks now, and we're really starting to see some good results of calves that will actually sit still to get a halter put on them without a bottle to entice them. The other thing I would say is to do this daily, and you're gonna have to be patient. They're not going to wanna walk. In fact, they may just wanna lay down, and that's fine. As long as you can get the halter on them on day 1 or 2 of having your calf, then that's enough. And slowly but surely you can start brushing them and handling them, and the kids being around them is actually a really good thing. You're gonna not only halter break your calf, but you're also gonna kid break your calf. To create a good family milk cow is gonna be a cow that will allow kids to run around her while she's being milked. Now, our calves are only a week or 2 away, especially this one. She's only like a week away from weaning. We wean around bottle calves around 3 months. So you just need to be careful. As they get bigger, because you're bottle feeding, they're gonna view you as part of the herd, meaning that they will bump into you. They will get their noses like in between your legs and nudge you like they're gonna, you're my foot. Wear some good boots. They're just gonna lick you. They're gonna nudge you like you're the mama. They may even try jumping on you. We have seen Violet jump on another calf as she ages. She is the older, just by a week, but you'll see that you just have to be careful. Just be smart. They are calves. They may seem cute and cuddly, but they are really heavy and big. So before, when they wouldn't want to get into a halter, I would put the bottle in the nose piece and just kind of entice it on them as they tried going for the bottle. Now I have, like Miss Scout here, will just sit for a halter and get it on. And there's that. See, I got Violet nudging me, and that's a no. We use the words stand and back frequently. She's trying to get between my legs. And those are 2 really useful words you're gonna wanna use when training your dairy calf. You're gonna want her to stand still, and you're also gonna want her to back up. And that helps all throughout her life. All right, so I use a bottle holder for one of them. I'm not a huge fan of it, only because the only reason it works right now is because there's a chain that keeps the holder on the rail. They knock it so much that it just flies off and just causes more chaos than anything. Let me show you. Oh, Willow. You're gonna wanna keep her in an upright position. I'm about 5'7", and I'm holding this bottle about shoulder height. You will hear them kind of aspirate a little bit if the bottle is not positioned correctly. But what this is doing is the milk is bypassing the rumen and going straight into the abomasum. And so this milk is not affecting their rumen. You want their rumen to develop through eating of hay and grass. Now, I really will say I don't know if I could do this very easily without the help of my 6-year-old. She is essential when it comes to me getting these calves fed in a timely manner. She swaps bottles out while I just stay in here and swap halters. The kiddos are helping feed the bottles right now for the last 2. I will say you're gonna get filthy, you're gonna get disgusting. Wear some good gear, boots, you're gonna get your feet stepped on. And afterwards, the calves are just gonna wanna suck on everything. They're gonna suck on each other, they're gonna suck on your arm. Like, you may just want to get out of there as fast as possible and just let them settle down. Just be watchful. Like, you don't want them sucking on their ears because that's just not the greatest. I've even had calves try to suck on the very immature udders of their sisters. There are some precautions when it comes to bottle feeding calves. What we do right now is we give a calf milk replacer powder that's 50% in their bottle, and the other 50% is just organic whole milk from the grocery store. This is our best option we have available. We don't have a nurse cow, we don't have raw milk in this quantity available to us. I know a lot of people that will just strictly use milk from the grocery store. So you choose what's best for you. You just want to be watchful of calves that scour, which means that they get diarrhea. You're going to want to go to your local farm supply store and pick up a remedy for that. And it's probably just a bunch of bottles of like an electrolyte probiotic mix for like 4 days. with no milk. So we've had one calf do that, and she just bounced back pretty much immediately. So just keep an eye on their bowel movements and just their overall temperament, just lust for life, bright eyes, and you should be good. So the girls have been in the barn for 2 weeks already. They have plenty of space, sunshine, fresh air, all the food and water that they could want. And we're gonna keep them in here probably for another 2 weeks, just because we have 4 steers in the pasture and they're a few months older than they are. And so they've been touching noses at the gate, and we just wanna acclimate them really well and actually get these girls a little bit bigger before we release them into the pasture, and then get them trained to electric wire as well. So that'll be the next step for us.